Well, good morning, you beautiful souls. Buen dias. Ah, what a beautiful day it is. So, again, another peaceful, tranquil evening in my house, in my tent, away from bugs. So, what a beautiful day. And this morning, I took time to reflect on a lot of things and being blessed and being in a beautiful environment, working towards sustainability, my own independence, away from the matrix and control. I reflected on the people that Susie and I have met with Casa Astral, Camino Verde, the immigration, all these kind of things we help people with here in Paraguay. And then I thought about the journey of Susie and I. How did we meet? For 8 years, I was single. By choice, after my son and his mom left, moved back to Krakow, Poland, I was kind of lost for a while and I wanted to find myself. Because we have this reoccurring negative cycle in our lives where, you know, a year or less than a year or 2 years, we just jump into the next relationship quite deeply. But what I did was I decided to take the longer journey to discover something about myself. Look at my mom, look at our ancestral history, look at cycles, repetitive cycles that I had. So I had to deal with a lot of shit. And you never stop growing, pal. You never stop growing. You will always grow. But what I realized with the awakened souls, people going through awakenings, people seeing the reality of the world for what it is, but also for the alternatives that is available. Spirituality, how are we going to get through this? How are we going to survive? These kind of things. Now, I believe that some of you have been chosen. Same as I've been chosen to create Camino Verde, to create a safe haven, to have the balls and the guts to step out of my comfort zone and just say, you know what, I am going to do it. So by doing these kind of things, you sort of realize that we were chosen. Isn't that marvelous? That is truly one of the most mind-blowing kind of epiphanies that I've gone through a meditation, because it brings you solace, it brings you strength, it brings you courage, these kind of things. But for us to evolve, for us to grow, we need to grow. We need to embrace our true selves within ourselves. I keep on saying it, I know it's a cliche, but within ourselves, we have the potential for greatness. We have the potential at this point in your life to break free from a system that's cracked open. But I'm telling you now, that system is not going to be cracked open for much longer before they start locking down and bringing things down. So get out. Let go of your fear. Caution to the wind, pal. Do your research, obviously. Do your research. And this is the time that you shouldn't be indecisive. Mickey, miny, mo, Mickey, miny, mo. None of that. You need to focus. And if you have a solution that presents itself that is viable, sustainable, with growth, and with unbelievable energies, you go for it. You grab it with both your hands, because there's not a lot of time left, pal. There's not a lot of time left to fuck around now. You have a family. You have to take care of it. You have kids. Some of you have kids that's 2 years to go with education, a year to go with education. Get them out now. You can continue the education from here. We have different ways of doing things. We're going to help each other. And it's not that you are abandoned with your kids and you have to face the education alone. No, you have people in your community that's going to help. We're going to help each other. This is what we are going to do. This is how we're going to succeed in humanity. And we are chosen. We are blessed and chosen. And within us, all we need to do is switch on. Open up the possibilities within yourself. Because if you don't do it now, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life. You're going to face your loved ones, and you're going to, you know, you don't want to have that, I should have acted earlier, I should have taken care of my family. Or yourself even. You know, and it's like, even the people that come here to Paraguay, you know, it's like a boom, mind blow. And some people have the best intent, and, you know, they're like so committed because they're such people pleasers. And people pleasers is people you don't want in your camp. You want people that fucking know their boundaries, know their strength, and, you know, their word is their bond. Their action speaks louder than words. Like Susie and I, you know, we meet a lot of people. And you get people with these amazing things, amazing promises, commitments. Oh my God. But we know when people bullshit. We know. I'm trained in this field, friend. You know, I read body languages, telltale signs. I worked for the biggest IT company. Tells you something. But in any way, enough about my James Bond days. But be yourself. You know, if you're going to be a people pleaser, you're never going to find what you're looking for. And nobody's going to stick around because they know you have no integrity, you have no morals, values. You know, like for me, appointments is everything. I plan my appointments weeks in advance because I have a lot of video calls with people. I have a lot of emails I deal with on a daily basis, phone calls, messages, replies, you know, from all over the world. And if I say there's a lot of people coming, there's a lot of people coming, and you don't realize it. And some of you are going to watch this video and you're going to say, you know what, it's time. It's time. Because your life is not getting better, pal. You can see what even your politicians are telling you what the next steps are. The taxes, the control, and the this, and the this, and the this. And you just go, yes, yes, boss, yes, boss, yes, boss. So eventually the penny is going to drop in your noggin, and you're going to say, what the fuck? Pack up the bags, let's go. You know, so eventually. But inside of you there is a big calling. You are being called. Don't fight it. Don't fight life. This is the time we return to a simpler way of living life, but a technologically advanced community where we are not focused on religions and politics and fucking all those wonderful things. No, we use that for entertainment purposes. But we are focused on evolution, uniting humanity, and how do we simplify our lives and make our lives easier? How do we have all the luxuries and things that we are accustomed to and still make a living? We're going to bring bright, new, innovative ideas to light. I might have a concept and an idea. Somebody else comes with a different perspective. We bring those ideas and concepts together and we create something awesome. That is what it's about. Because if you're going to go Han Solo here, you know, good luck. Sunshine, I've been alone for a year building this house. Chikungunya, broke a foot, broke a finger, never broke anything in my life. And because I have a high threshold for pain, I don't use medication for the last 30 years of my life. I don't touch medication. I don't go to doctors. Broke a foot, said it myself because I have physiotherapist. So I know how the bones work. I know how everything does. It's fucking painful, I'll tell you that much. But because my pain threshold is stronger and harder than most people, I can handle a lot. Even medication. I don't take antibiotics and stuff like that. Pal, I rather die. You know, because I believe my immune system is going to kick in and it's fighting, it's doing its thing. Give your body time to rest. Give your mind time to rest. Breathe, drink a lot of water, eat healthy food, exercise. And it's not like I fucking don't drink wine and beer and have a little green leaf now and then in the evenings. No, I have a balanced life. I eat meat, I eat lots of chocolates. It's my weakness. I just surrender. Chocolate cake, chocolate muffins, little elephants, those kind of things. Just bring it on. So I do eat normal stuff. I make my own stuff. I make my own ice creams. We make our own stuff that's healthy, but still things that we're accustomed to. Our ice creams, our chocolates, cakes, muffins, pancakes. But that is what life is about. When you go off-grid, you want the comforts and luxuries from that. You want to know you're going to live in a community that the shop doesn't have it. Don't worry, we've got it already done. We want to give people a beautiful chance of escaping a prison life. This prison that you are in, the Matrix, it is an illusion. And you're a slave. Catch that. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. So, little philosophy so early in the day. We're going to talk a little bit about Electricidad Paraguay. Be careful when you buy wires. Some wires are Chinese and they don't hold the heat. They break easily, those kind of things. When you go to La Ferreteria, the hardware stores, always ask for a more secure brand because you're going to pay a little bit more. The Paraguayan one is double the price, with the Chinese one will be about 150 to 180 for 100 meters. So be careful where you buy your shit. Like even today we have, I hooked up the electricity, it was working fine. This morning I got up, I put a light switch on and it was like a flickering somewhere. Now I've done tests on everything else, I can't fucking find a fault. It's the wire, the main wire that runs from the one to the other. But I had a tree, no, the electricity was connected to a tree, or the plug point was connected to a tree. We have 3 plug points connected to 3 trees in this property. So if you just want to plug in a phone or sit somewhere, you know, or whatever, you have the opposite, you have the option. So somewhere along the line, when the tree fell, obviously the cable got damaged somewhere. So obviously I don't have a long enough ladder to reach that height, so I'm getting the electrician out. Juan, he's a local handyman kind of mimethith of mine because, you know, I don't bring him a lot of business and he expected a lot more because I'm a gringo. And because I do everything myself, he's like always, you know, and then he comes to me for advice. And when he had chikungunya, he came to me, I made him some medicine that I used, my own homemade cocktail that knocks you out. Even Susie, when she gets flu or anything like that, I just give her a spoonful of that and boom, she's gone, she sleeps. Body recovers it immediately. It's a strong natural antibiotic. So if you want to know more about those kind of things, you have to reach out. I will teach you guys how to make these little wonderful trinkets and also how to protect your body and, you know, little things like that. There is ways that you can live life to the fullest of your capacity. You can have so much fun. Here where we are planning Camino Verde, we are still looking at we still have our main land, but we have the alternativa lands that we're looking at. So Susie, the love of my life, you know, sent me a message yesterday from the same agent we're dealing with now at the moment. And she might have something a little bit more spicy. Now, the last property we had a look at, it is 998 meters long and it is 90 meters wide. So it's long and narrow. However, it's enough spacio to work something out. You know, you can work like a little windy wind walkway through our property and it goes straight to the stream and all of these kind of things. So we got options, which is more importante. Now, the original property is a bit more spread out, if that makes any sense. So my eye is still on the first one, even though it's more expensive. The second one is beautiful, beautiful neighbors, beautiful everything. It's got water, it's got, you know, it's just got what you want. So that's option 2. Option 3, Susie sent me, that's 11 hectares of land with beautiful streams as well. Beautiful location, all of these kind of things. So we will go have a look at it maybe next week, Susie and I, and we'll keep you up to date with that. So the whole idea is for people just to understand, Camino Verde is we bring everybody together. We buy land together. We register the land in the company name, Camino Verde Paraguay, which we are all directors of. So that means we all own it. Even if you want to join Camino Verde, like we have some people already doing it, where you know you can't be here in a certain amount of time, what we can do is we can draw up all the contracts, we can do all the stuff, we can already start the construction because we need people's financial support to build Camino Verde. And we're going to do it on the best, cheapest, best fucking way possible. And I tell you, my house does not look cheap. And if I tell you how much that house costs, you will fall on your back because it's a fraction of the cost of what we've built normally. However, So I will continue building. We will communicate on a daily basis. What I also said to the other people that's joining us from all over the world, I am going to set up a live video stream from the construction site so that on a daily basis you can be part and share in the experience. I will do a lot of live video feeds as well from the site, introducing, explaining what we're doing, where we are, how long we're going to be, these kind of things, because it's important that you are involved with it, that you get to be a part of the experience, and me having to ask you guys, what do you think? This is what we're going to do. This is the plan. This is why I say we're going to do this way. You guys say yay, nay, whatever. Even with buying extra vehicles, yay, nay. Oh, and another thing, Avery is a superstar because he brings up a lot of things, and it's also reminded me now of it. Shipping containers. If you want to bring things over, things that's sentimental, and you cannot part with it. We help people now with freighting, shipping, these kind of things. Susie and I work with agents from all over the world. We work with customs here and all of these kind of things. So we can assist you not just with immigration and with your freight and courier and all these kind of things. We can also now do, obviously, freights. You know what I'm saying? So it's a complete immigration and resettling service that we offer. Isn't that exciting? A one-stop shop. Plus, you get to stay with us while we do your immigration and all these kind of things. Isn't that wonderful? Again, love, light, and all those hippie kind of jazz things. I have to go, wait for the electrician, and 20 minutes is normally 40 minutes. That's Paraguayan time for you. So we're waiting for Susie. She's going to do her brave video by herself, and then we will upload it onto our channel maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. It's up to Susie. And feel free, reach out. The contact details is there. All our contact details is on our website. Reach out anytime, because I'm having a lot of fun with people WhatsApp me and Telegram me and all these kind of things, which is great. The emails, man, I love them. I love the text message. I love all of that, and this is where we get to build trust. It's about communication. It's about talking. And like I said to everybody, when you want to consider moving and joining Camino Verde, what we're trying to achieve, come spend time with me and Susie and stay in Paraguay. Get to understand who we are. Follow your gut, your intuition, not your brain. Your brain is the ego. The gut here, follow there, and then say to yourself, that is what I have to do. Love, light, and all that hippie jazz.